mentioned, had a couple of
Yes.
additions made to your sheep, your little stat blocks there. So you may wish to check in on what exactly is going on with those.
I may.
You may.
Maybe, maybe not.
No, you may. There is no maybe not in this case. There is only may. I am making the decision for you.
Okay.
I know nothing.
So, we return to find you all heavily embroiled in a battle against a gigantic ooze pit
Hell
that
yeah.
apparently birthed goblins.
Yeah, man.
Nasty.
It is a pretty nasty pit. It is foul smelling and acidic.
They could just they could just add some lemon zest to this pool of slime.
What?
I don't know.
Aki will drink the slime.
No, I mean if there's alcohol in it, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, it'd probably be a bad idea to drink the slime.
Yeah.
It wouldn't though.
Actually.
Yes, because you would likely melt.
Hey,
So,
sorry, quick
yeah.
question before we continue. Just to make sure, so target of opportunity reads, when one sister hits the target with a ranged attack, the other sister may use an immediate action to make a ranged attack against the same target if they're within 30 feet. Is that within 30 feet of each other or 30 feet of the target?
30 feet of the target.
Whoa,
Okay.
where are you? Okay, you're coming out of the browser.
Okay.
Leave it.
Okay. And remember, they only get one immediate action per round.
Yeah.
Okay, so we return to find ourselves with Edric Vieno. It is his turn as he is.
It was already my turn. I casted the blade of
Yeah.
Oh, right.
and then my turn
So
ended.
with
We
the
just
end
never
of his turn,
switched
it shifted to
them.
One
the
of them.
left-facing sister.
Yes. Left facing sister. Yes.
Yes, that's right, Sal. You can't keep it straight.
I decided that is Draco.
Maybe color code them?
Maybe put their names on them.
Ah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay.
Why didn't we think of that?
Why
So
didn't I
that's
think of that?
bad.
I'm the one running this thing.
That bad? Yes, I assume that's bad.
If it's green and oozy, probably bad.
What? Huh.
Longbow.
I'm sure it's fine.
Longbow.
That's a longbow.
Oh wait, subtracts you off of all the. I was doing rapid shot.
Okay.
Wait, why isn't? Yeah. So it's actually that should be +2 on the second one, so 22. And then 1d20 plus 16. 1d20 plus 11. Hey. How we doing?
Okay. So that first one does hit. That second one does not. That third one does hit, and that fourth one also hits.
Okay, so that becomes. So that's 3 hits. Roll 3d8 plus 15. Oops. 3d8 plus 15. That many's. A good roll, goddamn.
Yeah, good shots. Just letting you know, if you're doing rapid shot, your attack rolls are 21, 21, 16, 11.
Yes, that's what I corrected. I was trying to tell you to
Okay.
adjust accordingly.
Yeah. Luckily, it comes out to the same thing. My nose suddenly feels like it's bleeding.
That's not good.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, start hurting and start tasting that metallic tang in my mouth.
Oh no, the damage that we're causing to the characters is being caused to Sal's.
Yeah. So, would you kill your DM to win this fight?
Yes.
I suspect
That's just the breaks, yeah.
Um,
Imagine if we reach the final boss and Sal's has tied his own life force to the final boss for the ultimate moral choice.
I do a backflip and slip.
So, you were shooting the tentacle, right? Not the goblin?
No, I was shooting the goblin.
Oh, you were shooting the goblin. Okay, so, yeah, those 3 arrows impact into the goblin just like... But they're arrows, so it's more like... And the goblin is just like torn apart by the impacts of your many arrows that reduce it to a slimy mush.
Arrowed.
It does get arrowed severely, and with that, it becomes Akio's turn.
Cornflakes are no place for a mighty warrior.
Unless Reiko would like to make a 5-foot step. You can do that as well.
Oh, yeah, actually, I will do that. She's gonna start making her way back towards the sis.
Akio, your turn.
Interesting, I guess. What is a decent place to go to? Yes, I'll... I don't know if you can see that.
Do it again. Well, you can use the right-click function to actually click on where you want to go, so you can trace out your.
I guess what I'm doing there is essentially just projecting what I'm going to be doing. So essentially, what I'm going to be doing is moving along. I'm not going to be moving along the shoreline. I'm going to go straight towards this, if that makes sense. So I'm doing this path, avoiding, right? Like, what was I? Oh, and avoiding going near the shoreline, if that makes sense. Because I feel like, I don't know, I can't trust.
Yeah,
that.
they might have pretty good reach. In fact, they do have pretty good reach. They are very long tentacles. They are basically
Nice.
just arms. So yeah,
Right.
yeah, you are able to do that, and you are not molested by either tentacle.
But I do assume attack of opportunity
Nope.
from.
Nope.
Really? Okay. Well then Well, as the saying goes, I'm gonna whack it. So 1 second, and I hope I hit it.
You're gonna throw a barrel at it.
Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna have to remind me what the roll is. I'm pretty sure that 34 hits.
Yep, 34 plus 2 is a 36, and that does hit. You do 18 damage to this horrible little proto-goblin, and remember, with your new sword, it does 4d6 additional, 5d6 additional fire damage.
5. Okay, I need to actually genuinely put that down.
And with that, you cleave through the horrible little proto-goblin and light it on fire, and it basically just immediately boils and explodes and just splatters all over its face.
Boy, this
Immediately
sure does-
destroyed.
Akio kind of just like points out, like, well, that was it. There has never been a worse time for me to look at goblins with innocence than right now, because that did not feel good. We need to hurry up and finish this. I'm feeling bad.
Why?
Okay.
I don't know. I like cream.
I mean, that's fair, but do you like every human you meet and then feel bad when you kill humans?
Fair point.
Inari, after making that fair point, or was it Reiko, you'll have to go.
Who knows?
We never know.
Rico's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, there it
6.
is.
Just move right there and then make a single attack against that guy.
Okay. That hits.
Okay.
Alright, the arrow thunks deep into the goo before sizzling and beginning to dissolve into it.
Sweet. Start my turn.
Okay. Alright, hideous little goblins. This proto goblin is quite aware that this fake version of Mr. Edric is in fact fake. So it's going to move 30 feet over to here, and then it's going to double move, and it's going to shift over to Akio just to get up in his grill.
The fool.
And then this one, Akio is right there, but Edric is closer and making fun of him. So yeah, he's going to attack Edric.
Oh.
That Edric.
I gotta say to him, it was a great idea, but these goblins have been rolling out of their shoes to save themselves against the effect, and this goblin already knew. So,
All right, and now the
so
rest
yes,
of the goblins.
that goblin does swing through the fake Edric, and realizes that it is an illusion. While these 3 remaining goblins, I believe,
They all take 5d4 damage.
exactly because they started in your
Yes.
cloud of daggers. So roll 5d4 3 times.
All right. 13.
Okay.
10. 13. All right.
All right. Well, these 2 goblins up top, Edric, were damaged by attacks of opportunity from you. So your cloud of blades, you watch your mithril daggers fly around and immediately just eviscerate them, just turn them into goo that splatters up against the wall and begins sizzling as it drips down.
Hell yeah.
So actually, your cloud of blades kills those 2. The last remaining one is pretty cut up, but it is still around, and it is going to try and hit you with its awful, awful, goopy hands.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something else. Rather than hit you with its awful, awful, goopy hands, it is going to start inflating from the inside out and then explode.
Oh.
Make a reflex save.
All right. That doesn't sound good. I'm not into
Probably
inflation. Hey, I
Yep,
rolled
just-
good though.
Ah, you did. Edric, I think, has evasion.
Does he? Let's see here. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it won't be on your. It's not on your
Yeah.
your stat block. Let me look. Edric. Hold, please.
Yep.
Yep, he does.
Yeah.
So, Edric, you manage to just flip out of the way, your blades flying with you as you get behind a rock, and manage to avoid the awful, goopy nonsense of this horrible thing. However, these squares are now covered in goo.
Jeez.
Sizzling, awful goo that is foul-smelling and clearly, sizzling the ground. And as you come to rest in it, you can smell like a sort of smell of disintegrating biological matter as the soles of your shoes start to dissolve into it.
Right.
So you may want to step out quite quickly.
Yes, I would like to do that once it's my turn.
Okay, Tonu Ayaba, it is your turn.
That's me again.
With me still
Yes.
Tombstone, yeah.
Yes. All right. All right. I'm gonna go help the boss.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
risk.
you take your katana and
I'm gonna risk an AOO.
okay. It will happily make its AOO gleefully. Yeah, you watch it actually go. Yee! Oops, that was the, well. It doesn't matter. That was the wrong modifier, but it's irrelevant.
Nice. All right. And then I'm gonna slice down on this guy with the katana.
All right, slice away.
Wow.
That definitely hits.
Hell yeah. Alright. Hell yeah.
Nice. Actually, yeah, that's these things don't have a lot of hit points. So yeah, you actually managed to slice through it vertically, and it just sort of sloughs apart before dissolving, gooping away into a pile of mush that slowly just spreads along the floor.
Nice.
And Sanada Daisetsu, it is your turn.
Oh, okay.
Big guy, you can use spells.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I feel difference. I feel magic.
He is going to do a spell. Actually, first he will scoot. Which freaking buttons? Scoot to here.
Mm-hmm.
And he will cast Righteous Might on himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rest of you, invoking the name of Atenket, Sonata, well, yeah. Rita, you tell me what happens.
He raises his Tetsubo in the air, and he says, "Atenket, grant me your gains!" And he gets really big. He becomes a large creature.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, bro.
That grants you a +4 to strength,
Love.
+4 to constitution. Actually, that +4 to constitution is important because that adjusts your hit point total. So you gain 26 additional HP.
Sweet. Should I? Oh,
I got it.
okay. And his weapon becomes a large weapon, which means he's rolling 2d8 instead of 1d10. Is that how that works?
Yep.
Cool. Cool.
You also have a 10-foot reach.
Yeah. But that's all he does.
For now, all he
for
does
now.
is become a huge
Yeah.
guy with a giant club.
It's like, I got your back, boss.
Then you slap her on
Okay.
the ass.
Yeah.
Sonata stabs Akio on the ass and just goes flying into the goop.
No.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh god! And now with that, after that, it's Kolvar's turn.
Yes. Oh, he can throw a dagger. Cool.
Nice.
Meets that range. If he's just sort of standing behind the big man, is he hidden? Can it be a sneak attack?
Because Sonata is just so huge and distracting at this point, sure, you can make a stealth roll to turn your first dagger into a
Heck
sneak attack.
yeah. Stealth is a plus something crazy, probably plus 23.
Mhm.
You rolled a 19.
Well,
So, yeah.
He really gets behind Sonata and just disappears.
Yeah, he does a little combat roll and vanishes.
Mhm.
And then can he throw a dagger at this distant guy over here?
Sure.
Okay.
I think that's still within your first. Yeah, you is. So you don't take any range penalties. So throw away.
Sweet. Oh, I see.
There he is.
Plus 16. So
Oh my
28.
god.
Oh, are you throwing at this one?
Oh, this one.
That one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. So
Cool.
D4 plus 7d6.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll roll the d4. And then...
I think I forgot to note it on Kolvar's sheet, by the way, but he has a total of 10 daggers on his person.
Okay, super. 76. That's crazy. Okay. Ciao.
Okay.
Ciao.
Okay, so 26 damage. Yeah. It jabs deep. It actually plunges all the way up through the hilt into the middle of the tentacle, leaving a big sort of goopy hole where the dagger entered before finally slowing, then sort of floating around in there. You note that the dagger itself,
Yeah.
the leather grip on the handle is dissolving. The metal isn't.
So can't break down metal. Oh my god. Accio,
Tell if I did anything.
the man in a suit of pure gold. He has to go into the swamp and pull the core out.
I don't want to do that.
I don't think that's a good idea. I'll be honest. I'm the DM. I want you to do stupid things, to be clear, but
Not
it
that
would be remiss of
stupid.
me to just say to just let that one go.
I'm kind of 2 characters in. I kind of like this one.
Okay. Now then,
Not that I didn't like the previous 2 from lack of trying. Anyways, yeah.
ooh,
That doesn't seem good.
What's going on?
He rolled a 3.
Oh,
on a D3.
Hmm.
Yes.
that's
Oh, shit.
technically a crit in some country. Man, I knew we should have gone the baking soda.
Whoa!
Shit ton of baking soda. We could have just dumped it in there. Slime or not, it can't beat the power of baking soda. He's trying to
Alright.
remember the name of a brand. Goldman?
Now then, this tentacle, start at the top right, is going to make an attack against Reiko. Now I've been rolling publicly this whole time basically, so I'm just going to continue. 30 definitely hits, and then does. I'm your D6. I'm your 10 acid damage to Reiko.
Oh
As a
no.
Slaps wetly against her, but then I believe that does grapple you.
I didn't see the roll.
It's a 30. And if I'm not mistaken, I forgot to put your CMD on your sheet, but calculating it quickly, it'd be 10 plus your base attack bonus, which is 13, plus your dexterity, which is 7?
10 plus dex plus what else?
10 plus dex plus base attack bonus plus strength.
Okay, so my...
Let me just check that.
Alright. What level are we?
You are 13.
So that's 10 plus 13 is 23 plus...
Actually, yeah, no, you it fails. You are able to wriggle out of its grasp, and not be grappled by the horrible ooze tentacle.
hell yeah.
Congratulations, Reiko.
Which is good because it's her turn next.
Yes. This tentacle is actually going to shift over to here, and it is going to spit out. As is this one. And as is this one. Actually, this one is going to reach out. I think. Yes, it can. And eat this
What?
goblin. So yeah, this tentacle reaches out, grabs this horrible malformed goblin, and just reabsorbs it back into itself.
Huh.
This goblin, this tentacle is going to, that seems like a good idea. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I beg your pardon. I am looking for something.
Looking for love in all the wrong places, am I right?
Yeah. But no, not at all. Is it? Oh, here it is. There we go. I need a 30-foot. There we go. Perfect, actually.
Hey! What's that? Oh!
Ah.
It's a cone of fire.
Well,
How'd that
imagine
happen?
it's acid.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, man.
That makes sense.
So
Adieu.
back. So I need Akio, Kolvar, and Sonata to make reflex saves, as this tentacle is just going to swell up and explode a nasty gout of acid all over you, destroying the tentacle, but potentially,
Ah,
you know,
jeez. Potentially destroying you.
as well. Yes. Okay. So just need Sonata and Kolvar.
Couldn't be me.
Sonata?
Okay.
Cold bars. Oh, wow.
Kolvar is pretty good at reflex saves. Yes.
Yeah.
What was the rogue thing? Middling roll, excellent result. So Kolvar just flips entirely out of the way, does this awesome, beautiful,
Does like a 50-foot vertical leap.
acrobatics move, and lands perfectly. Hands out to his side, and then he looks up and he just sees that Akio and Sonata have just been sprayed entirely by this
Aw.
awful goo.
Oh, that's
So-
pretty cool. Ah! Oh god! You distracted me, and that's why I got hit.
Akio and Sonata both take 37.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a good roll.
It's-
37 acid damage.
Oh, is
And
I
don't
did
worry,
go.
versus injury versus strain at this time, since this is a sort of a wobbly thing with weird characters. We're not going to be
Okay,
taking
apologies.
much
Yeah.
back of
Could you remind me? Okay, I can just.
it just reduces it from your hit point total.
All right. Stay
This-
7.
does damage reduction evil help in any way?
No, damage reduction is for physical damage, not
Yeah, okay.
you want energy resistance for this.
Shoot.
Okay. And last but not least, these two tentacles are going to. This tentacle is going to become part of this tentacle.
That's not
It's
good.
going to
Oh.
flow into the other tentacle and become a greater tentacle.
So
Yep.
great about him.
He's big.
It's big. That's what's great about it.
It's-
And this tentacle is going to make a sweep attack Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh.
Still no. Okay, so and yeah, I'm not gonna get. Okay, so it's just these three again. I need to make an attack roll against y'all three.
That's fair. 1 second, I'm making it funny.
I rolled that hidden, but I rolled a 23. I believe that reaches most of your armor saves.
It doesn't hit Kolvar.
It does not hit Kolvar. Okay, so Kolvar once again sort of matrix dodges and just bends out of the way of the swinging awful thing, tentacle. But it does hit Sonata and Akio.
It's great being me. Yep. It's great being... Okay, my next character will be a flyman.
Mm-hmm.
He's made out of a horde of flies.
Okay. Akio, how's your health looking anyway?
I'm at 78.
Okay.
How much damage was that?
22 to the both of you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm now at 56. The not sex number.
You're
But it
fine.
could have been. 1 second. There's probably something I can.
Need to turn my air conditioner on.
Yeah.
And with that, we shift to Edric's turn.
Yes.
Ew.
Alright, Edric is going to start moving out and start stealthing.
And that's a good idea. You don't want to end your turn in that goo.
Yeah. Alright, then yeah, he starts to stealth. Let's see here.
Become more good than man.
And he continues moving. I'm gonna end my turn here in this little corner. For now.
Reiko, it's your turn.
It is my turn, and now
There's a big tentacle in front of
the sibling powers shall activate. Okay, so
I like this
Well,
vowel music, by the way. This is the first time using it.
Wow.
Got Fire Emblem vibes. Anyway,
Okay, I guess I have it on mute. 1 sec. Vowel music, huh? Oh, you said battle.
okay, so that the last 24 is a 26 because of flank, or well, coordinated shot rather. Actually, no, that actually becomes a 28 because of outflank.
for,
Which also means
you're
sorry, go ahead.
not actually flanking it. You're not in melee range of it.
I thought it. Well, okay, I'm sorry. I guess I was a little confused because then there's no point for me to have these feats or anything like that. It's all meant for melee, but my character is entirely ranged.
They can actually use their bows in melee as well.
Okay.
The thing is with the outflank thing is that it can be used when one of them is in melee, or when both of them are in melee, or if there's another party member in melee and one of them is flanking.
Mm. Well,
So if Reiko did a 5-foot step to like here, and
I'm
then
sorry, to
Inari,
where? Like here?
yeah, and then Inari 5-foot step. Well, actually, yeah, Inari 5-foot step to here on the following turn. Then Inari would get the benefit from outflank.
Okay. Well, either way, Inari is going to also use her target of opportunity to make her additional single attack.
Okay.
How many hits is that?
Between the two of them, that is 4 hits. The last one from Reiko did not hit.
Okay. I did. Well, actually, no. Point blank shot though. I know that's rolled into the character. Would a 25 make a difference?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
So yeah, actually, I wasn't even considering point blank shot. And yeah, definitely the 25 is the tentacles AC. So yes, it does hit. So that is 5 hits from the 2 sisters.
Yeah, and the fun thing is, I did forget that I had cast Gravity Bow on both of them last session.
You had.
So
They are doing 2d6 damage instead of 1d8.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10d6 plus.
This tentacle is not long for this world.
Kasumi, watching from above, just quietly says, "See what it takes for them to match a fraction of our power."
Yeah, the 2 of them just fire arrows back and forth through this thing. One of them, one of Reiko's arrows actually managed to get through the tentacle, and Ari catches it and fires it back. At the end of it, the tentacle just sloughs slowly back into the goopy pit from whence it came. So yeah,
That's fun.
all of you are still have that little ringing in the back of your head that the just beneath your conscious thoughts, the psychic presence of whatever is animating this goo, and you get, as you're going, some projected emotions, and you can tell that this goop is not afraid of you, but is getting frustrated. At least that you're proving to be somewhat durable cockroaches.
Yeah.
Akio, is your turn.
Oh, I don't have to type this out. Haha, imagine if I had brought the salt! You slimy loser. Alright, now, right, yeah, I'm on, everything hurts though, so, 1 sec. What would be the smart thing to do right now?
Cry.
Yes, weep.
Sweep?
Weep.
No. He did say sweep. You need to sweep the cave, like with a broom.
I don't have a broom on me. I do have
Oh,
this-
also, Rita, just so you know,
Yeah.
Sonata does have a custom magic item that I'm going to be including in the setting.
Alright.
But it's the Belt of the Iron Body. Did you
Yeah,
just
I
you
was
check what
just
it does?
looking at that. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if I want to move next to my buddy here and be adjacent to him, I'm gonna provoke an attack of opportunity.
Hey, if you want to be a little risky, you could be a little risky.
Alright, have a go. Hit me. Fucking hit me. Hit me.
Wink.
It tries to hit you.
How could
I
this
mean,
have happened?
To me,
Do you need my
I
AC?
made my mistakes.
Is your AC higher than 23? I think it is.
26.
Yeah, it tries to slam down the rock between you and Sonata, but you're sort of running between Sonata, and Sonata's running interference, which he's quite good at now that he's like, I don't know, close to 12 feet tall.
I try to hit one of the. I try to whiff punish.
Okay, yeah. Make your attack. All right, your attack hits. Keep rolling crits on the later attacks that you're not making. But
Yeah,
you
that's
do
what
do
you
5,
said, yeah.
18 plus 16, which is 24, 34 damage to this awful big tentacle. So yes, you give a nice slice through it. The flames from your sword becoming excited and blazing as you strike through and burning away the acidic goop, reducing it to immediately causing it to sublimate into gas. No, sublimation would be from solid to gas, to evaporate into gas, and just sizzle out of existence.
That's very good. Hey, I'm a little tuckered out and covered in slime. It hurts.
Inari, is your turn.
Let's So this big slime is still up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Nari's gonna 5-foot step, and then she's just gonna full round attack against the big boy.
Okay, fire away.
Gonna make this easy. 2d20 plus 21.
Unfortunately, Rerica was a little too far away to get a shot in.
So 7 and a 16. Roll. Yeah, this didn't make it any easier.
No.
28. Let's try to be clever. So 1d20 plus 16. Roll 20 plus 11. So the last one didn't hit, but the rest of them.
The first one and the second one, you roll. Okay, yeah. So you just did the math for the initial 2 rolls. I see.
Yes.
So yeah, the first 3 do hit. Thunk, thunk, thunk. 66 plus something. 15. Heck yeah, take that.
I like these characters. Sal's, I'm gonna just play these 2 characters in tandem for the rest of the game.
What?
Huh?
I mean, as much as I like. Okay.
I'm
What?
kidding.
Yeah, so Inari shoots 3 more arrows through this thing and just tears a bunch of goop holes into this gigantic tentacle. It is still up though.
Both sisters go at the same time.
Indeed.
A little grimace.
Okay. And it's now the Proto-Goblin's turn. This Proto-Goblin is equidistant from Tonu and the fake Edric. So on a 1, it attacks Edric. It attacks Tonu.
Oh no!
So it's gonna walk over to here, and it's just gonna slap at Tonu. Does a 25 hit? Yes, it does.
Yes.
It's against his touch AC. So yeah, Tonu gets wetly slapped, which I'm sure you're loving me describing this as.
Yes.
Yes?
Just a sec. I'm just confirming that I'm not fucking up its damage.
Oh,
Ooh.
you saw a number and you're like, oh, this is too big.
This is too big of a number. This would kill
No,
this boy. Oh dear.
It's fine. Ooh, that was a really good roll for this horrible proto-goblin. It rolled nearly max damage as it deals 22 acid damage to Tonu.
He's
Damn.
dead.
Nah,
How's he looking? What's that Tonu?
he's at 88 of 147.
Okay.
He's almost halfway down, but not quite yet.
And actually, oh wait, no, there's another one. And this one does not know that Edric is over here. The knives being very quiet right now.
Yes.
So it will attack the fake one. And it is convinced that it is in a life-death struggle with Edric Viano,
Hell yeah.
even though Edric isn't really making too much of a reaction to its attacks. What?
Oh,
What?
Stopped.
Rhythm?
what the heck?
Oh, rhythm.
My rhythm.
Quick, everyone, we
what
have the only thing we can do
Rhythm's
is try
dead.
to acapella the song.
You know,
Bop, 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 bop.
There you go. Rhythm.
Bop, bop.
Shut up. Rhythm's back.
Da.
It went down for like a second, but now it's back.
thank you.
Here comes the guitar solo.
Oh my
I
god.
guess
I'm
it's not
waiting,
back
Nuva.
completely yet. Yeah.
I don't have a guitar.
The goo just becomes a tidal wave and sweeps you all away. You're all dead.
Party! It only makes we should stop.
Tonu, it is your turn.
All right, I guess I'll attack the goblin that attacked me with a full attack.
Do it. You won't.
Okay.
You're scared.
I guess I won't then.
There we go. Okay, you hit.
Is it?
See, oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, that hits too.
That's better.
And one more.
Incidentally, that also hits. These
Nice.
are not especially difficult enemies. They
Alright.
just hit really hard.
Is he dead?
He's extremely dead. You slice him in
Hell
twain,
yeah.
and then in
I
twain
do that-
again,
I
and
do
then
that
into
cool
twain
anime
again.
anime shit.
Yes,
Where it's like
you just create
I do three rapid slashes and then it laughs,
you just
but then
slice apart,
yeah.
and then turns into mush because that's what these things do. But yes, in the end, it is very dead, and it becomes, unless you'd like to take a 5-foot step at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Right. Shift over there, and
I
now
dramatically turn around as I finish it off and walk away.
you walk back to
There.
Sonata and just like, wow, how you get so big? So, Sonata, you've been blessed with the gains of Atanket.
Yeah, I'm very big. But my boss isn't looking very good, and I should probably top him up a little bit. So I'm gonna do that. I think I
Okay.
was just gonna channel. You're not like at death's door, right, Nuva? You're good-ish? Or do you want like a healthy dose? I could give you a little bit, or I could give you a lot.
I'm at 56.
Out of
He
guess I
is
could
currently missing 96
Oh.
hit points.
You know what? Yeah, I'll give you the big boy heal. Sure. I'll
Thank
yeah. Can I cast heal?
I'm more worried
No,
about
you
the
can't.
fact-
Yes, you
More
can.
worried-
Oh, okay.
You have to roll to cast defensively because of the tentacle will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I forget how that works, and even if I
Um,
took a step back, he'd still be able to. I'm in his
Oh yeah,
range.
he has
Yeah,
quite a bit of reach.
we're just two big boys. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so to cast defensively, you roll a die with your level plus your casting modifier, which for you is your wisdom, and you roll it against a DC of 15 plus the spell level. The spell level of heal is 6, and
Sounds intimidating.
so the DC is 21.
And I would be I'm sorry, I'm rolling a what to do that? I'm adding. my
Oh
wisdom
wait, you
to- What?
So something that would be on Sonata's sheet that I did not include is that he would have the Warcaster,
Oh.
Warcaster? No, that's in 5e.
Yeah. What is it?
The Battle Priest
Combat casting.
feat.
Oh.
It
What's that
gives
get
you a +2 to your concentration rolls.
Just +2?
It's just +2. It also adds +2 to your initiative stuff.
So that's it. That would be a 20 plus wisdom +2. What else was it? I'm sorry.
It's your level,
Yeah.
so 13 plus
Oh.
your wisdom modifier,
Oh.
so
Okay.
+4
Yeah.
plus the additional +2.
Should I risk it? Or should I... Would channeling is just... It happens if I channeled, right?
That's
Yeah.
correct, but it will not heal nearly as much.
No, not nearly enough, but if... How beat up is this tentacle thing looking?
The tactical thing is looking pretty beat up.
Because if I could bias around, then I could do like a good healthy heal on everybody. If we can manage to take this thing out.
That is true. You could just hit it, and sometimes
Yeah.
the best way to heal damage is to prevent it from happening.
Oh, I don't want
Do it,
my
Rita.
boss to die, but I got ways of
Do it.
fixing
If he
that.
does die,
I
you can
have-
fix it.
Yeah, I can fix it, so it's cool. Yeah, okay, I attack him. I attack him. Yeah, sure.
Fine.
After much
Okay.
deliberation.
Just
I mean,
kill
you're
the thing.
huge now. You might as well put those gigantic muscles and gigantic club to use.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so how the heck how does being big
Kill
add
him
to
with your nips.
my attack?
Basically, your attack roll increased by +1,
Okay. Sick.
Your damage roll increases by +3,
Oh,
and your damage die becomes 2d8.
goodness. This is first. I rolled a fucking 2.
You did roll a 2. Unfortunately, that is a miss.
But I could do 2 attacks because it's a full round, right?
It is true. You get a second attack.
Jeez Louise. Sorry if I end up killing you guys.
I can't believe you do this, Rita.
I know. It's,
27 hits.
sick. Okay. Which means it is a 2d8 because I
Mhm.
went up a size plus plus 12.
I just might do something in addition besides just a stat bonus. Just 1 second.
Boy.
All right, gives you damage reduction. All right, yep, you're good.
Okay. Oh, I guess the damage goes up as well because go up by 2. So,
Oh, because of your strength, it goes up by 3
oh, it's plus.
because you're wielding a two-handed weapon.
Oh my god, it's so complicated, you guys. That's not anything.
What?
I got distracted by the math and realized I had not actually. Yeah. Hey,
Heaven and hell.
yeah, I could be your angel or your devil.
All right.
Shit.
So
Suck.
just so you know,
Yeah.
it had 30 hit points left.
Fuck.
So you did run a pretty good chance of killing it. It's just unfortunately missing the first roll, and then, missing the first roll sort of reduced it to. It would be pretty. You would have had to roll a 7 and an 8 on d8s.
Oh, I whiffed it, you guys. It was a whiff.
Now you went the first one, but the second one you make up for it just slamming through this tentacle. At which point the tentacle, it looks less like a tentacle and more like a very aggressive jello mold that a bunch of people are taking bites out of. It is looking rough.
Ew.
But
Yeah, but it's not my best. It's not my best work.
yeah, it's wobbling a little limply at this point, but it still gives off a sense of danger. It is now Kolvar's turn.
Oh, thank God.
I'll be right back.
She's gonna
Okay.
throw knives. She's gonna throw some knives. Yeah. Throw the knife.
Want to make a stealth roll first to get that
Oh.
good sneak attack?
Yeah, let's do that too. Stealth is 23. It's 27.
Actually,
Keep it
the tentacles themselves are not especially observant, so
Oh.
yes, you actually do succeed.
Cool. Does a 26 hit?
A 26 does hit.
Okay. This. What? Oh, I don't. I'm just realizing I don't think I rolled actual damage on that first dagger throw. I think I just rolled sneak attack damage.
Oh
that
no,
the case?
you rolled a d4 also, but I don't think you added any modifiers.
I don't think
to
I
it.
added this modifier because it's like fire damage and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's too much. It's too much.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm not.
Oh god.
But actually, we can obviate you of the responsibility of adding it. Well, or you could just roll. That is enough by itself to kill it, as you know, because it's down to 6 HP. So yeah, that one you just Kolvar just
It would have been good though.
sees a little part of the tentacle that seems to be supporting the rest of it at this point, and just sends a dagger spinning sideways, where it just slices through it before continuing on to land in the goop behind, causing the tentacle to just split apart and fall back into nothingness, into the goo itself, losing its cohesion entirely.
Super cool.
Super cool. And
Super cool.
how very cool that that was exactly what you needed to move on to part 2.
Ah.
Okay.
The aggressive background noise becomes a little bit higher. And you hear the angry voice in your minds once more. And of course, unfortunately, only Akio is able to understand that when it says, "You frustrate my split attention. Fine, let us give you somewhat additional focus." And with that, you see a large bulge in the
Ew.
goo about here as it begins rising up, becoming a huge mound, a gargantuan mound of goo, off of which multitudinous little smaller tentacles begin splitting off and wriggling around, and a great massive split appears at the top, filled entirely with dagger-like teeth. And within this new, dark, yawning maw of this horrifying goo monster, you can see within a small, darting circle of light that is looking at each of you, zipping around, looking back and forth like some sort of eye. You can't see the actual thing that is the actual eye itself, only the light, the little circle of pale yellow within the dark recess of this thing's mouth, that apparently is focusing now more explicitly on you. So let's bring Big Boy onto the field.
Is it like a filled-in
Holy
circle
shit.
or like a ring light? Oh God.
Can't be that
It is
bad.
a filled-in circle.
Okay.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's just the most horrifying thing we've ever encountered. And I
Alright.
don't like that it has, like, jowls.
And it regenerates. Only 2. Okay, let's put one right here. And I'm gonna put one right here. Again, just to keep annoying Reiko. And these two are going to combine. And this one becomes a super tentacle. And this one is going to spit out another goblin. Nope.
Well,
Spit
that's
out
not a
tentacle.
goblin.
Spits out another goblin. And this one going to turn towards Reiko and attempt to slap her. It misses. Reiko ducking underneath its awful form. This one is going to. I can't do the acid cone yet. So it is actually going to slide awfully by itself along the back wall here before rising back up again and try to grab at Inari.
I don't get an attack of opportunity on it.
Oh, right, you're big.
I'm
Yes,
big.
you do.
Cool. Looking at the wrong sheet.
No one can blame you for this. But I will.
Wait, no, it's more than that because of my big bonus, my bigness bonus.
My connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh yeah.
Same. Oh no.
Oh,
we're good.
there it goes.
Okay.
Haha, everybody connected.
Unfortunately, Sonata, your rolling on your primary attack roll hasn't been too good today.
Does my bigness bonus not give me a boost to that number? I don't know how the heck it works.
If you just roll a base 19, your bigness bonus is a +1, effectively, because your strength is going up by 4, but you become large, so it goes your attack roll goes down by 1.
Oh, wow, okay. So 22 does not hit.
No.
Okay, shoot.
But it was
Slippery.
definitely worth a try. Yes, so with a 29, it does hit Inari. And it's very nice that I can tell them apart now. And Inari takes 20 damage. And it tries to grab her.
Freedom's Call prevents grapple.
Oh. Oh yeah. Well.
Huh?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm trying to think. Freedom's Call. Yeah, that is basically what it does.
Oh.
Does it suppress or does it?
It just says they're not affected by those conditions.
Are not affected by the conditions. This are only supposes to be defined. Okay, so, So, funny interaction. Basically, Inari can, at any time, if it successfully grapples her, it can grapple her, but only it would gain the grappled condition, and Inari could walk away from it at any time. However, the goo is still technically wrapped around her, so if on its turn, if Inari hasn't moved out of its grasp, it wanted to do something based on that grapple, it could. Just to be clear. I rolled a 36. I've been meaning to roll these publicly, but I forgot this one. I rolled a 36 to grapple, so unfortunately, Inari is fake grappled by this tentacle. And we'll just put the symbol on Inari just so we remember. But Inari is basically completely doesn't have to worry about it at all. And I shift up to Kolvar's turn. And with that, the big dude.
Oh,
He
right.
is going to do this. Slowly get a little bit closer to you. And he is going to shoot a goblet of not
I learned a new
acid, but
Phlegm.
it looks like congealed flesh matter and
Ew.
bone. And that is going to hit a 5-foot square. Right here. A 10-foot square. Right here. So I need Kolvar, Akio, and Sonata to make reflex saves.
Man.
And then make fortitude saves.
Man. Here it is.
Reflex and then fortitude?
Yes.
20.
Okay,
And
Akio.
29.
Well, at least the fortitude save was good.
this is
Oh, no.
Sonata. That's a 15.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't want to get hit by a snot today.
His fortitude is
Why I do this to
better
myself?
than that.
Whoa!
Okay, that seems good.
Yeah, Sonata
The other guy.
definitely doesn't care about the fortitude aspect.
Alright.
8,
Hit me with your best shot.
17 for Kolvar.
Kolvar, that's pretty good. just needs to do the fortitude save.
11 for fortitude. There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Good news and bad news for everybody. Akio and Sonata unfortunately fail to get out of the way of this awful goop, just package of goop, but only take a total of 8 damage, while Kolvar doesn't take any because he dodges out of the way. However, the awful acrid smell of basically digesting meat and feculent offal is overwhelming to his elven senses, and he retches. Kolvar is nauseated for the next turn. Sonata and Akio are not affected.
Hey, what's so bad? It just smells like you're cooking.
What? he barfs.
I'm dying.
Okay. And with that, it is now Edric's turn as I go get a drink.
Oh god, how pissed off is this slime lord?
It's extremely pissed off.
Okay.
Well, not that the weird light eye thing in the mouth is giving you too much of a indication on his facial expression. It doesn't really have those. But it, from the constant ringing in the ears and the, as I said, it's expressing emotions through its psychic connection through you, just like broadcasting its surface thoughts. And right now, it's pissed that you exist in its presence right now.
Oh man.
It's very much it's basically like, really, here you have to try and kill me right now at this time in front of my salad.
I was about to eat this whole horse.
Anyway, Edric, it is your turn. What do you
Alright.
do?
Edric's gonna sidle up to here, trying to be sneaky. Should I roll stealth again?
Yes, please.
Alright. Let me just make sure I roll the right number. Hey!
Good stealth roll.
Alright, and then I'm gonna lean around the corner and shoot my scorching rays at this fucking thing.
All right. Make rolls to hit. Make rolls to hit.
Oh yes, I shall. It's is it just what
What's
is
the range on a scorching ray?
it? Let me check. Not sure.
Because you're 70 feet away from the thing right now.
It is 25 plus 5 feet every 2 levels. So
All right. So it's 25 plus your level 13, so it's additional 30 feet, so it's 55 feet. Yeah, you can't shoot him from there.
all right. Here, I guess I'll take out this thing then. For
Okay.
now, just to get it out of the way. Yeah.
The big tentacles are definitely dangerous.
Yep. All right. Is it just the same as my rapier attack? Can't remember.
It's your melee it's basically the same as your rapier attack, minus 2
Okay.
because your rapier has an enhancement bonus.
Oh, okay. I get 2 of them. Oh, darn.
Ooh,
That sucks.
they do. So the first attack does strike it quite well, but unfortunately the second scorching rays you were trying to like figure out, can I hit the giant blob
Right.
from here or not, and
I get 3 rays, don't I? Because I am level 13.
yes, at level 12 you get the third ray, so yes, you get 3.
Alright. Nice.
Okay.
I missed one,
it
but
does
hey.
hit- Yes, it does hit the touch AC, so those 2 rays do hit this this giant phlegm tentacle, as
Alright.
the third, unfortunately, it's wiggling around and it does sort of just shoot off into the air.
I get my sneak attack, right? I hope. All right, excellent.
So each of those rays do effectively 96 damage. Yeah.
Yes.
For a grand total of 18d6. Wowee. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So 70 damage. As you rock around the corner and point at this thing, and 3 bolts of fire just hit it and burn the crap out of it. It's just sizzling and popping and boiling away. It still exists, though, by the end of it.
Okay.
And you see the eye light in the maw turn towards it and then snap towards you.
Oh shit.
You can see, you feel like you're bathed in light as it's regarding you. And you suspect that it has noticed your presence.
Yeah.
Reiko, it is your turn.
It sure is. And boy, what a turn it's gonna be. I noticed that Inari has been grabbed.
Yes.
But
Although
it's like a fake grab.
she can move out of the grab at any time, and if she moves out of the tentacle's reach, the grapple ends.
Weird. Okay.
Because of my aura
Yes,
thing.
it won't be an attack of opportunity either.
Oh, neat. Well, not even gonna bother trying to move because I can just melee bow and
You wanna-
it'll have reach anyways.
You want to
So
stay inside of its goop?
No, I'm Reiko right now, not Inari.
Oh my god.
Like,
Oh my god.
offensive, honestly.
Can you put the name on the screen or something?
I thought I did.
No, they're not visible to us,
Yeah,
maybe.
you just
I
did
don't
it
know.
for yourself. Yeah.
Let
I'm
me
pretty
see.
sure Jay can see it too. But
Yeah.
okay, let me see if I can. Anyway, Jay, keep going while I try to set this.
Yeah, the 24 is a 25. The last one is a 20, so it does not hit. So, 66 plus 15 again.
Can you guys see it now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Actually, that 20. Oh, point blank shot. That 24 hits. Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
You did it all right. And yeah, 34 damage. Wow. You just you fire your many arrows through this thing. Inari can make her own attack because the grapple condition is suppressed, so she's actually not affected by it at all. So if you'd like Inari to make a reaction to fire another arrow through it. That hits. And does an additional 8 damage. It's still up, but as a whole, it's a Swiss cheese of tentacle right now. Quite
Yeah.
awful. And now it is Akio's turn.
I'm gonna 5-step, and I'm gonna hit it.
Oh man, the full attack.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I probably should do something about that big old slime. But look at this guy, right there. I'm gonna see if I hit every single one. Do it. Did I?
Well,
Oh, I might.
that was
Two?
actually disappointing. But 2 of them hit. Disappointing
Oh, well.
on my end. But yeah, so 27 damage and an additional 10d6 fire damage.
Oh, well, that makes up for it.
Yeah. So yeah, 27 plus 43 becomes 70. As Akio, in 2 great strikes from his dueling sword, just causes this thing to just splatter against the ground, obliterated.
Yeah. Damn it, I don't have any. Okay.
Okay.
And I just realized.
Now it's Inari's turn. Inari is no longer grappled on account of the thing that was grappling her is dead.
Hell yeah. She's gonna roll to attack. Wait, yes, 21. Uh, so 4 hit.
4 hit, including the shot back from Reiko. So yes. Don't bother rolling damage at 8 health.
I did it.
Well, okay, fine. Yeah, your barrage, it's gone. You just splatters down into the goop.
Hell yeah.
And suddenly, Reiko and Anari, you both feel yourselves under that baleful gaze as you turn back towards the eye light in the maw, and it's now sort of like scanning back and forth across all of you as you get the hint that it's starting to consider you. These are all potential dangers.
So you should move. Wait, I should recommend that. They might actually leave.
It is the goblin's turn. This goblin saw you do that, you jerk.
Oh no.
And it's going to try and swat at you.
Do it. You
It's
won't.
stepping into your cloud. Does it get attacked?
I don't think so. I think it only if it starts its turn in there. Let me check though.
Hmm.
Yeah, any creature that starts its turn within the area of the spinning blade, so it should
Okay.
be good, I think.
Okay. So it swats at you with its awful hand. Does that hit your touch AC?
I don't believe so because Edric has mage armor and is all dex based, so.
True.
26, so yeah.
That is true. Yeah, Edric, even if you take away his natural armor, that'd be the only thing you're taking away, so it'd be like a 24. So yeah, it tries to swat at Edric, but he just sort of pirouettes away, doing fancy Viennese swordsman
Hell yeah.
steps and avoiding the strike easily. This other one is going to continue attacking fake Edric, and also try to make a.
He's gonna get him.
It fails again. So it continues to not realize that is the fake Edric. Apparently, the luck of my little proto goblins figuring things out has run out. It is now Tonu Oyaba's turn.
Yes, that's me. I always forget. Edric, I don't forget,
Dumbass.
but Tonu, I do. Yeah. Sal's, what
Yes.
is this part safe? Is it still technically coastal a little bit to the swamp, or would I be?
You're not. It's not perfectly sure footing, but you can stand there without falling in.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Tonu's gonna move there. I'm guessing that'll probably risk AOO from this thing.
It is.
All right.
So that horrible thing. Takes a swing. Oh, does that hit?
Yep, that hits. Just
Okay. It is going to. Well, first it's going to do damage. So Tonu takes a 23 from the big thing, and then it's going to try and grapple him.
I guess to do that.
And it do. Yeah, it has grab. So yes, Tonu is now grappled. But although for Tonu, it is also suppressed, so he can move normally.
Okay, cool.
And continue doing his things normally. So
right.
yeah.
So then I'm gonna attack it. I challenge it with my swift.
Okay. Want to know what's really funny?
Yeah.
Its AC is slightly lower because it has the grappled condition, and you don't.
Nice.
Incredible.
First, I challenge it just to make sure I actually kill this thing.
Okay.
All right, let me roll d20 plus 21. How'd I do?
That hits.
Nice. All right.
Need to get the music playing again.
Yeah. There we go.
That is the wrong. What? What?
I mean, hey, that's what I found by
What?
searching.
Shh, stop it. You silly, silly rhythm. Never mind that it was my fault.
Here, I'll get it going. There we go.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, Tonu, yes, you slice it, and you slice it dead.
Hell yeah, slash it in
kind of
half.
slashes through it, and it was severely damaged by Edric before, and as a result, it dies, or
Hell yeah.
rather, it collapses into mush, back to whence it came. And yeah, you're no longer grappled by it. Not that you were totally grappled in the first place. And with Tona's turn finished, it is now one very large boy. Sonata,
Yeah.
what do you do?
It's gonna scoot close to his boss. And he's gonna give him a good, strong, enormous hand on the shoulder. And say, it's time to, get out there, champ.
throw Accio at him.
I don't know, he's gonna cast heal on you, so you take 130 points of healing.
Yes, you do.
Accio.
We found out this thing
Wait.
can't melt metal, and Accio's wearing a full suit of metal armor.
How
Clearly.
much?
130.
Well, I mean, I could be wearing magic armor for all you know, but hey, I don't know. You don't know this. You don't know the deep implications and origin of this golden suit of armor. You should look forward to it.
Accio does not heal you above your maximum, so you are currently
No.
at full health
Yeah.
Sorry.
at 152.
Sorry, I was too distracted yelling at Tombstone.
Of course. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Tonu,
Let's-
now that he has healed Accio, has a swift action left. But I don't
Doesn't
think.
have any.
Yeah, I don't think he actually has any. Now that I think of it. So yeah, that is Tonu's turn, leaving us with
Sonata.
Kolvar.
Sonata, get your
Oh,
own
Excuse me.
character.
Sorry, Sonata.
straight.
Maybe I should label everybody.
Maybe.
All right, so with Sonata Daisetsu's done, we go on to Kolvar, who has the wonderful turn of throwing up. On the
Oh,
right
that's
side,
right. Okay, yeah. Okay.
it clears the nauseated condition, but Kolvar is busy vomiting. And that brings us straight back to the pit. So, first things first, you know that goblet of awful proto matter? It congeals and rises up in between Accio, Kolvar, and Sonata and Inari.
But why? How? What? But oh no!
So yeah, you watch as the bones and blood and awful just sort of rises up and congeals into a sort of vaguely humanoid or goblinoid figure. Once again, awful and totally ruined, but still terrifying and potentially deadly. It is also going to try and bring back more of its tentacles, since you're doing a pretty good job getting rid of them. That wasn't many tentacles, my friend.
That's good.
I still can't use the cone again, so I need to figure out a different thing to do with this tentacle. You know what? I'm gonna build up a goblin factory down here in the left corner and just keep spitting them out. So, this goblin, this tentacle spits out a goblin. This tentacle is actually going to shift a little bit closer and also spit out a goblin.
Ah, I
see.
Meanwhile, the big guy.
He realizes our one weakness: we can't get any closer to him because all of us are almost melee characters.
Yeah. I'll just sit back here. It is going to shift to there. But maybe it wants to get close to you. Guys.
To make us
maybe,
into
maybe
goblins.
that gigantic ass mouth is actually like potentially a deadly weapon.
It's true.
Which technically it's in range of now.
Oh.
But first, yeah, it is going to use its instance attack, and it is going to like you see it like starting to huck up something, and then it sort of vomits out a giant bubble of caustic primordial gases that floats up above you guys before hitting the ceiling, hitting a stalagmite, and then starting to rain down slowly from the ceiling, creating an area that I will put as a bright green color. There we go, and we want this to be, let me see, that's a 15-foot radius, 20-foot radius, right? No, that's not quite 20 feet. There we go, that's a 20-foot radius. So yeah, it has created this area of caustic rain. I'll put it right there. No, not right there, but right here. There we go. So yeah, anybody starting their turn in there is going to take damage from the rain. So don't out there.
Yeah,
Two people can do it too, Edric.
Oh no.
But that is its turn. Edric, it's now your turn, actually.
I did
Alright.
not think acid rain was a thing.
You know what? It's time to be the hero. By the hero, I mean be very stupid.
Awesome.
Edric runs this way. Broking, who knows how many AOOs?
4, actually.
Nice.
Ooh, no, wait, no. 4, 6.
6, yeah.
Okay.
doing it, man.
I don't know what you're doing,
wait,
but we'll
wait,
find
wait.
out.
I have another idea.
Doesn't involve
Before-
you maybe not taking 6 AOs.
Before I do that, I cast Shocking Image.
Yes. That might be a good idea. Okay. Roll a... I forget how many end up being
let me
with a
see.
shocking image.
It's same as it works like mirror image. If you want to know. Yeah, it just creates. Okay, so yeah, 1d4 plus 1 image per 3 caster levels. So let's see. Here.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 4.
All right, so I get 8 shocking images. Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, we'll put that in blue on you.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I do that, then I run through.
Okay, so now there are 10 Edrics on the field,
Yeah.
and we'll start trying to winnow that number down. So the first goblin actually misses. The second also misses. The third also misses. The fourth
Oh,
hits.
he hits. Okay. Let's see
So you need to roll a d9 to find out if it actually hits Edric. So on a 1, it'll hit Edric directly.
here. All right.
That is a 7, so instead hits an image. Your images are down to 7.
All right, and it takes 2d6 electric damage because I hit one of my images.
Yes, it does.
Yes. Yeah, I shall roll that. Nice.
Zorch. Okay. So it is zapped and the 2 tentacles will also make attacks of opportunity against you. That'll hit.
Oh
Ooh.
shit! Holy shit!
It doesn't confirm. Okay. Okay, but it does get 2 hits, so we need to figure out if it hits yourself.
Yes.
So the first one does hit you. The second
Oh no!
one
No!
does hit you. So that was rather unlucky. But so 2d6 plus 16 damage. You take 24 damage from
Ow.
the 2 tentacles, which apparently just stopped the thinking. Maybe we'll hit the one that's leading the other ones around. That makes sense. On the bright side, you still have 7 mirror images left.
It's true. Yes.
Okay, so Edric, you have moved 30 feet and cast a spell, and that is your turn, if I'm not mistaken.
I guess you're mistaken.
I'm asking, Edric, do you have anything else you want to
Oh,
do?
nope. That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, I was really
Very good.
confused.
And with that, it is now Reiko's turn. Reiko, there is now a acid rain between you and the horrible monster beyond that is granting it cover. Just to let you know. Jake, you there?
Hello, Jake. Jake boy. He's dead.
Well, no, it's probably just gotten distracted by. You might be doing
Yes.
Father's Day things.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
It's my turn.
yes,
Yes.
it is. Welcome back.
Okay, let me turn it down rhythm.
Are you okay? You sound a little down. All
Yeah,
of a
I'm
sudden.
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fall. Alright, and my turn.
Okay. Akio, is your turn. At the beginning of it, acid rain does rain on you, and
Alright.
it's meant to be 2d6. You take it, but not very effectively. You take a total of 3 damage.
Alright, well, I'm gonna whack it. Because it's right in front of me. I think? Is it in front of me or is it in the air? I don't really know how it's doing this. Hello?
It's raining down on you.
Oh, so it's a
There is the
I've
cloud of acid at the very roof of this chamber at this point, and is condensing and falling on you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna attack this thing in front of me then, first, and then move out of the way.
Okay, are you making a full attack or just a single
Oh,
attack?
yeah, I guess I can't move. I do a full attack.
Okay. Well, with those rolls, and you don't even have to roll the extra fire damage. It is dead. You just chop it into little bits.
Huh. Thinking about it right now, I should probably... Oh, well. Alright. That's it. That's all I can do. Bye now.
You can take a 5-foot step if you want.
I'd like to... Is this an area I can step on?
Yes.
Yeah, I 5-step. Oh man, I don't like that, actually. Oh well. I've committed. I want to be as closest to this thing as possible when it eventually hits shore. That's the word I'm looking for. When it beaches. Is that a word? Is that a verb?
Yeah.
said, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, what is it?
sorry.
Being sent back? I was like, okay, guys. Just a
Uh,
question.
okay. With Akio's turn shifting, we go back to Inari, actually. Inari, you are in the same cloud of awful acid rain, which deals you a total of 4 damage as you stand within it. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna fire at the big guy.
Okay, that actually just barely hits.
That's good to know.
Yeah, thunk. The arrow sort of. At this point, the ooze that makes up this giant mound of ooze, it looks like it's sort of congealing into almost a flesh. Oh, jeez, you should have kept the D8. It thunks into it, and it actually stays there before you start seeing the smoke raise out of the wooden bit, and it starts to like dissolve. Goblins are going to go. This goblin,
one will get hit.
yeah, it does. And this is the goblin that took damage from your electricity,
Nice.
your shocking image. So, yeah, your daggers actually chop it into bits.
Hell yeah.
These remaining 3 goblins are not going to be too focused on the Edric that is just standing there and waving at them, and instead going to focus on the Edric that's actually running around and casting spells.
Not for long.
Well, yes, they are going to try and kill you. First goblin misses. Second goblin, that hits. Third goblin, that also hits. They're zeroing in, so in total, those 2 goblins hitting you do 30 damage.
Wait, no, I have mirror image, remember?
Oh, right, the mirror image. So we're still rolling d8s. So that's a mirror image gone.
Alright, that's a 2d6.
Roll
so
2d6.
done too.
So that will say zaps this one. It gets a little electrocuted as it hits one of your images. And now a d7. And that also...
Nice.
So this one also gets zapped. If you roll a 2d6 for me, please.
Nice.
Wizards, man, they do things.
It's true.
Okay. So Edric, with your power of illusion and stabby, floaty, bladey things, you are actually a-okay.
Nice.
Despite these goblins very much wanting to murder you. Tonu Ayaba, it is your turn.
Alright, he 5 foot steps over here and does a full attack on this fucker.
Okay. Probably unnecessary, but sure.
Hey, that's what he can do.
There's no kill like overkill. As they say.
It's the samurai. It's the samurai way, the Ronin way to overkill.
Of course.
Yeah.
Those 3 attacks do hit. These things have a very low AC.
Nice.
Well, for your level at this point. It'd be
Is
it'd
he
be tough
dead?
at level 1. Yes, the first attack killed it. You slice it in half, and it dies.
Hell yeah.
And it goes "Crap!" Just like that. And with that, we go to Sanada Daisetsu, who is big but is having acid dripped on him.
What does that do
so-
for him?
It does 2d6 damage. So Sanada takes 6 damage for starting off in the acid rain. But he now gets his turn.
Oh boy. Okay. He is ouchie. So that sucks.
At this point, Sonata, you would know that you can see them, so you'd see that Tonu and Edric have also been kind of hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking of scooting over. And then, are they badly injured or just they've taken some hits?
Like halfway,
Both
or
of
halfway
them
each.
are around half, yeah, a little bit lower.
Just gonna scoot to here, I think,
Okay.
and channel
Bud.
some energy.
Okay, channel away.
It's better than nothing, I suppose. Yeah.
You do have selective channel, so you can choose a number of targets in your channel to not get the channel benefit.
Hey, I don't want the bad guys to be healed.
Yeah. I think most of the bad guys, besides this one,
Oh.
and also the giant blob, are on full HP anyway, so those are the
Yeah.
only two that you really need to avoid.
Okay.
Alright, roll your channel divinity.
Ew.
Alright.
Yeah, it's, it's not nothing.
No, it's
Yeah.
substantial, especially split across multiple people. Tonu, Edric, Sonata, and also Inari, with the 4 missing hit points. You all feel the healing power of Atenket and flow within you, and you all get the sensation of, I don't know, like
Well,
having a
Yeah.
really nice protein shake after a heavy workout or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll workshop it. Anyway, you all heal 24 hit points.
hell yeah.
I got you, Inari, since you just go up to 121. And yeah. Sonata continues to keep his friends alive.
Yeah.
Kolvar, it is your turn. You are finished vomiting. You do have to deal with the fact that you're having acid rained on you for 6 damage. But on the other hand, that's the first damage you've taken this whole time.
Yeah,
So you know,
it's true.
it's not the worst.
It is. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Just gonna. Well, I mean, it's just acid. It doesn't hurt that bad, right? It hurts pretty bad.
It hurts
It
pretty bad.
hurts. Yeah.
It's not comfortable.
Okay, he's gonna scoot. Scoot out there. Try to hide again.
Just keep hiding behind Sonata. Sonata
Yeah.
wears very poofy pants. It's not that difficult. So yeah, roll a stealth roll,
Cool.
especially when he's 12 feet tall.
Stealth is, I think, a 19? No, 23. Holy jeez. Jeez. 37.
The eye light was sort of, it's been somewhat distracted by everything that's going on. Kolvar felt it tracking him for a moment before shifting over to perhaps Sonata as Sonata was doing his thing. And when it goes back to try and find Kolvar is gone. And then the eye light just starts scanning back and forth, like going, wait, where is the other one? But yeah, you beat the perception DC of this monster, which is actually quite high.
Does he still have an action after that? I don't quite know how stealth works.
Yes.
Oh, okay. He will throw his fourth dagger? Yeah.
Fourth or third? I think it's third.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I didn't think you had thrown multiple daggers in a single turn yet, so.
That might be the case. He's gonna throw it at the big. Can he hit the big guy? What's the range on a thrown dagger here?
It's a 20-foot range increment.
Oh.
So, yeah, the
wait.
big guy is 25 feet away. You can hit him. It's just -2 to hit.
He's a big target. You could probably hit him.
Well,
Just to see what happens, you know, what we're up against, I guess.
heck yeah, do it.
Plus 16.
Is that including the -2 already?
No. so that'll be a
Ah,
24. Does
that's
that not
unfortunate.
hit?
That does not hit.
24 does not hit. Okay.
Mm-mm. And Kolvar does not have point blank shot because he is not a primarily ranged character. So unfortunately, in this case, that does not hit. The dagger spins out from Kolvar's hands, actually going quite on target, but just as luck would have it, instead of hitting the giant fleshy goo monster point down, it hits it with its hilt and just sort of bounces off. At which point the eye shifts down to look where it hit, and then snaps right back to Kolvar.
That rookie mistake.
And now that it's snapped right back to Kolvar,
Oh man, even though I'm stealthed and stuff. Oh man.
you broke stealth when you
Yeah,
attacked
I
it.
know, I hate him. But I'm hiding behind this big guy.
You are hiding behind that big guy. That may assist you, but probably not. It is going to. On his turn, I believe this goes away. The acid rain remains in place. Yeah, Kolvar, it's going to try and bite you. As it sort of heaves out of the goo, its giant maw opening, the eye light focused directly on you, and it's just going to try and bite down on Kolvar.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Oof, oof. Wow, plus 24 though, huh? That's
Yeah, the bite is kind of like a big painful, smashy move, and I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Come on! uh,
See, hiding behind the
please
big
stop.
guy. It helps. It helps.
yeah. Sonata just flexes into the way of the giant gaping maw and just pushes it back. Does the anime thumbs up over his shoulder thing. All right, fine. You may
Fine?
live this day, Kolvar. This round at least. But it still only brings back 1 tentacle.
Oh,
Please. Yes. Okay, good.
can't wait to finally get out of this acid shit. Tune.
Brings back a tentacle, and then I should have kept that template because, I can use this more than once.
Oh, come on!
Oh.
Oh,
Well.
oh.
Okay.
I have to figure the
What?
dimensions for this thing. Oh,
I
here we
seem
go.
to be being hit by fire.
Sure, who's being hit by that fire? Yeah, there it is. Everybody's getting hit by that. Oh.
Yes,
So-
Amy, I get it. Oh my god. Amy just told me I was toast.
Only Inari is toast. You still have the other sister. Actually, Inari might be fine. This is a reflex save. So, Kolvar, Inari, Tonu,
Oh.
and Sonata need to make
Oh.
reflex saves because this tentacle is exploding into an acid gout again.
All right. That's good, right?
Yeah. Actually, Inari makes her save. Actually, that is the save DC.
Sonata rolled
Never
a
mind.
10.
Well, now I rolled a 10.
Hey, it seems that Sonata is not okay.
Sonata and Tonu did not roll too well.
Don't like
Still
to
need
hear
Kolvar though. Kolvar is A-okay.
yeah.
So Kolvar and Inari just like dodge, flip. Inari just flips up onto the wall before skidding back down to where she was, dodging the cone of acid. Kolvar just takes cover behind Sonata. Sonata and Tonu just take the acid full in the face. Kolvar and Inari take no damage due to evasion, but Tonu and Sonata, you both take 31 damage. But this tentacle
Okay.
is gone. These two tentacles are going to continue spitting out goblins.
Right. Hello?
Yes,
What's going on?
not much. I'm finishing.
Okay, I thought
so-
it was my turn for a second. I'm like, oh, should I be moving?
Nope. It is Edric's turn. Edric, what are you gonna do? You got goblins bearing down on you. You got tentacles exploding on your friends. You got a big, giant maw of proto matter,
Yep.
apparently controlling everything with a weird eye light inside of it.
I'm gonna run over here.
Okay.
Rest that AO again. I'm sure.
Yes, you do. 2 AOOs, in fact, and also one from the tentacle.
Yes.
So D20 plus 10. First guy, that misses, actually. Second goblin, that also
Yeah.
misses. And from the tentacle, that'll
that
hit,
hits.
except that it hit a copy. Yes,
Yes.
it does. Roll damage.
There we go.
Alright, Zorch. And yeah, Mirror Image is one of my favorite spells.
It's good.
And Shocking Image is slightly better. So yeah, it's now your turn.
All right, and Edric casts invisibility sphere.
Okay.
Makes Kolvar and I don't know if Sonata would be invisible. It's weird because he'd be half out of it. So
It's a 10-foot sphere, isn't it?
yeah.
Or is it 5 foot?
Oh, it's a 10-foot sphere. Yeah.
Okay, so Sonata's in it entirely. Kolvar
Nice.
is in it. Inari and Tonu are not. So yeah, you guys all just wink away.
Oh wait, here I forgot it was 10 feet. So let me. So here, no, what? I'll go there instead so I can get Tono in it as well.
Okay.
All right. You'll stop being invisible the moment you attack, so make this count.
Okay. So yeah, the 4 of you are now invisible. And also, Sonata, I will note that casting healing spells or channeling divinity does not count as attacking.
It's true.
Okay. Reiko, is now your turn.
It sure is. And let me tell you what a turn it's gonna be. Sensing that her sister is in trouble, she is going to full round run a direction.
She doesn't want to run through the acid rain.
No.
Why not?
So full round is that's not double move, right?
Full round is 4 times,
Okay, cool. Then she could like get all the way over here.
but you take penalties to your AC.
Well, I mean, I'm over here.
Okay. Akio, is your turn. Nope.
Whatever shall Akio do? Will he
Well-
just sit?
Yes.
First, he will take 2d6 damage because he's still in the acid. Akio, you take 4 damage. That acid rain has been rolling very low. Not that it does a whole lot of damage in the first place, but I think I've rolled a 1 on at least one of the die every time, every round, or against every person that I've dealt damage
Yeah.
to. Okay.
That
anyway,
that aside, I'm gonna. I think. Wait, what is my range of movement again? Let me see.
you have a 30 foot. Yes, you have a 30-foot move.
I guess I could walk in front of this thing and eat an attack. That doesn't seem like a smart idea. Or
I mean, I encourage it.
okay. You won me over with your famous. Okay, just hit me with the attack of opportunity.
Hell yeah. Okay.
It's up to you, Akio.
All right, that's a 30 to hit.
Well, that hits.
You take
Sorry,
40
what?
damage as it chomps down next to you.
Wow.
Just
Okay.
barely avoiding losing one of your limbs to its horrible slavering, tooth-filled maw. Which,
There was
by the
ev-
way, keeps generating new teeth.
Yeah, that's gross. I bad decision on my part. All right. And now I'm in front of it for when it eventually comes up soon, which is soon. All right, here we go. I hit it once.
All right, you slice into it. 17 damage plus 5d6.
Oh well.
17 plus 18 is 35.
Sort of
uh,
almost as much as it hit me for.
Yeah, hey. Oh. Okay. You take a nice flaming chunk out of it, but it is still roaring and raring and roaring to go.
That's
Inari, it is your turn.
Got good news for you. Because I can't really get on the other side of a pool of acid.
You could jump.
Hang on. Let me just math. Drag the line to the other side. It's about 75 feet. I can make that jump by jumping through him, correct? Yeah, that's how it works?
Yeah, you just use the giant ooze monster as a trampoline and flip yourself across.
That would be pretty legit, although I don't even have acrobatics as this character.
But then you also land in a puddle of swamp.
You would almost certainly fall into the giant acid pool.
It'd be great.
It'd be great for it.
Okay.
It'd very much like to turn you into goblins.
Well, just gonna do the old full rounder.
Okay.
Gotten very fast at typing this.
Good job. Those all hit. Nice rolls.
And believe the sister. Yeah, she has an angle.
Is she within 30 feet?
No.
No. Unfortunately, she is 40 feet away.
Short.
8d6 plus 20. Please roll. It's just saying rolling the dice.
Yeah, I think roll trying might be a little slow tonight.
Again, send that frown. And a smiley face.
Hmm.
And this big smiley face.
Huh.
8d6 plus 20 plus... I rolled it again, and it went through twice. There it goes.
Hey,
how it works.
okay.
I will
this is
stake,
the first one.
obviously, that 53.
Yeah, 4 hours just thunk into this thing as you relentlessly pummel it with bows, causing actual like gouts of protoplasm to just start spraying out of the holes, disintegrating the arrows with the exception of the heads, but apparently causing injury as the horrible ooze mound roars its anger and pain and frustration. It apparently can be hurt, or at least its consistency be damaged. So we have goblins. Yeah, this goblin's gonna go and attack Fake Edric. This goblin is going to attack Tonu.
He can't. He's invisible.
Oh,
Or
right,
I guess he
can't.
can.
Oh, right! They can't see them!
Yeah. I mean, maybe the goblin. Maybe
They're
the
all gonna
goblin.
attack Edric!
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe the goblin has like image permanent, or what's it called?
They don't have true sight, I can tell you that. So yeah, they all attack the Fake Edric. Which has been proving to be actually like real MVP spell right
Hell
there.
yeah. Oh, I was gonna say maybe the goblins have object permanence, but I was gonna say they probably forgot that he existed once he disappeared.
Yeah, these are horrible proto goblins. They don't really have fully formed brains.
Yeah.
But two of them do manage to pass their will saves to believe that this is in fact a fake Edric, while the other two do not.
Now they're gonna go for Reiko. Oh no.
Yeah, or at least those two will. Should they survive? Tonu Oyaba, is your turn.
Alright. Let me...
You are currently invisible.
Yes, it's true. I probably won't stay invisible for long. Tonu challenges this thing.
Okay.
Alright. And then he's going to move in over next to Akio. And stop being invisible. With a slash.
Okay.
Alright.
Heck yeah, slash it.
Hell yeah. How's a 31 do?
31 hits.
Nice. Kablam. Take one of these.
Okay. 29 damage as you slice into its awful heaving flesh, carving a nice piece out of it, causing a gout of acid to spray back at you.
Ah.
You take 1 damage from some
Okay.
acid drops.
Jeez.
Isn't it fun discovering what a monster can do as you're fighting it? I love custom-made monsters. And with that, we come to Sonata, Daisetsu.
Does Sonata take Wreath of Blades damage?
No, he's not an enemy.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how that worked. Okay. That's good.
So Sonata, you are now in. Or rather, it is now your turn. Yes.
Hey, Sals.
Yes.
I just forgot. We both have been forgetting the effect of mini shot.
Ah, yes. Well,
So I'm gonna slap on an extra 2d6 real quick.
you know what? Sure. It just both of them. Roll a 2d6 plus 5. Or actually, yeah, just for Inari's
Most recent one.
attack roll for most recent one.
It's the only one that really matters.
Yep. Okay. Minus 13. An additional shot. As suddenly an arrow just appears additionally in the giant mound and it goes. "Arr."
It's not even like it was like fired. It just kind of like it's like, and it's
Yeah,
like
it appears there.
Yeah.
Arr.
Inari briefly ponders the nature of sentience in her reality.
Sonata, it is your turn. You are invisible, actually.
Yes.
Oh,
You're still big.
Yeah. You can
Okay.
still see yourself
Yeah.
and Edric and Kolvar, but nobody
But
else
they-
can see you.
oh. Does that mean if I cast a spell, I don't need to cast defensively because they can't see me casting it? How does that work?
Correct, actually. Until you make an
Okay.
attack, you will not be visible.
Ha.
So, and remember, certain things that you can do specifically
Yeah.
are not attacks.
Yes.
And very helpful.
Yeah.
Yes.
How are my allies looking?
You know what?
Currently.
Not great.
Oh, whomst?
I'm setting them all to C, so you should be able to see their health bars. Probably should have done this originally. Can you see Tonu's health bar now?
No, just my two guys.
Not really.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Oh, yep. I have to set those to C also.
Oh, not so great, him. Yes. Yeah, okay. Jeez.
Yep. This is always just a good quality of life thing for the healer to have on
Yes.
hand.
What's the range on this? Touch.
Okay. So you can now see everybody except for Reiko, who has most of her HP anyway.
Huh.
That's
Cure serious wounds. Mass, should I say? Mass cure serious wounds.
Yeah, that would affect everybody.
Sick. 3D
3d8 plus
8
13.
plus 13. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. That sucked.
Okay. No, that's actually
Yeah, it's not actually that bad, I guess.
Nice.
yeah, it's a slightly above average roll.
Yeah, I
Um,
wish I could do more. I don't know.
So, well, mass healing is just a bit more tougher than Just a bit. It typically doesn't heal as much as single target healing because if you could
Sure.
cast heal on everybody at once, well, you wouldn't do very much else. Okay, everybody regains 27 HP,
Wow.
and feels much better. Reiko
Hell
and
yeah.
Kolvar go back up to full.
Edric's almost full.
Edric's almost full. Akio is feeling quite a bit substantially better after almost getting bitten in half. And Sonata himself
Apologies really
regains.
quick. I just wanted to intrude really quick. Sorry, I'll be
Sure.
right back. Is what I wanted to say. Just
Okay,
in case something happens to Akio, because I see. I'll be
I'll
back.
try not to kill him in the meantime.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me like.
Okay, good job, Sonata. And now it is Kolvar's turn.
Is he invisible?
He is also invisible.
Yep.
Sick.
So
Just
he'll-
gonna.
He basically got a free sneak attack from range if he
Ooh.
wants.
Ooh. How many knives did you say that he had at the beginning?
And currently he has 6.
He can do a full attack. at that.
Yeah, I can throw some more knives at this guy. Why not? I don't see anything wrong
You
with
do
that.
have quick draw, so yeah, you can just sort of fling knives at him. You do not get. I do not believe you get 2-weapon fighting for flinging knives at someone. So, at least I don't think you do, and I don't feel like looking that up to find out if you do or not. So we'll say you can fling 2 knives in one round. But it is flat-footed against your attacks.
Oh my god, it's too much.
Although,
Yeah.
admittedly, it doesn't have the highest DC or dexterity bonus, so the flat-footed aspect is a little limited.
It's just a stealth attack that matters. Really.
Mm-hmm. All right, that
Okay.
hits. Mm-hmm.
Should I do damage first or roll the other attack or what the
Yeah,
heck
roll
am I
the other
doing?
attack.
Okay.
We'll say these are both sneak attacks. Fortunately, the second attack misses, but the first attack
Oh.
definitely hit.
You know. So, plane damage.
Maximum damage.
Plus
A D4.
Oh yeah, plus sneak attack. Yeah.
76, excuse me.
God.
Hey,
32. 44 damage from a
Nice.
dagger.
now you're
That
visible
dagger is
again.
living the high life. As
Yeah.
you jab as the dagger flies into it. And actually, at this point, there's a lot of like gouts of acid pouring onto this proto flesh that's formed, and the acid is actually starting to dissolve itself,
Oh, damn.
dissolve its own flesh a bit, and bits of it are sort of like sloughing off.
Okay. It's a good sign.
Yeah, you occasionally a tooth, actually quite a few teeth at this point have just sort of fallen out of its mouth and sort of like tumbled down itself. Well, to be replaced by new ones, unfortunately, but still. Also, unfortunately, Kolvar, you are no longer invisible.
Ah, jeez.
And,
Uh.
it could bite you all again. This, the acid rain, disappears. Okay. So, here's my question. Do I want to do a flagellating lash, or do I want to do a bite?
Only you can decide.
Well, right now,
Oh no. Kolvar did a boo-boo for his friends, didn't he?
well, not really.
I should have moved and just done one attack instead of doing a full round and then painting a target on every invisible friend.
Well, no, that's the thing. Flagellating, my flagellating lash. I can't attack. It's an attack roll, so I have to target what I'm attacking, and
Okay.
I can't target Sonata or. Well, Sonata's the only one in range because he's invisible. So, but it will attack Akio, Tonu, Inari, and Kolvar with its the horrible little tentacles of protoplasm that have been sticking out of it. Suddenly, much more protoplasm is flooded into them as they grow out of its body and begin sort of trying to lash at the four of you.
This can't happen.
So the attack against Akio is a 24. I think that misses.
I'm back.
Well, good. Tell me what your AC is.
26.
It misses. Against Tonu, that's a 30. That hits. Inari, 25, I think misses.
Her AC is a 28.
Okay. And against Kolvar, a 24, I think misses.
Inari's
Yeah.
fucking untouchable.
Yeah, okay. That was not what I expected nor wanted. So that's unfortunate. But Kolvar still gets hit. Kolvar
Yeah?
takes... excuse me, not Kolvar. Tonu gets hit
Yeah,
and
Tonu
takes
gets
22 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Poor Tony.
Don't worry, he can take it.
Especially by Sonata just keeps healing him.
This is
Okay.
his Ronin way.
And let me see, it will spawn an additional one tentacle, as it has been wont to do for some time now. It's like the third turn in a row, it only gets one tentacle back. This tentacle will go here, and it will, because it's on its turn, have the extended reach. Extended reach does go out to 20. I could grab an Inari. Or anybody, really. Or I could spit on another goblin. You know what? No. I'm going to try and lash out at Inari, because she does a lot of damage from a little ways away. And, yeah. we'll see if it works. All right, Inari, I think that hits.
What'd you roll?
36.
Yeah, it hits.
Yep. So Inari takes Inari, you only take 10 damage as it lashes at you, but it will try to grab you. And again, even if it succeeds, you can just walk out of it. And it fails anyway, so never mind. Okay. Edric, is your turn.
Alright. It's time.
Yeah, it's took 10 damage.
You took 10, yes.
And Ari is no longer untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
So, doing ranged, this would give Sonata would give cover to this thing, right? So
Yeah.
if I try to shoot through him? Alright. Edric moves down here, still invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and he's gonna break that invisibility with
Okay.
Scorching Ray.
Okay.
His last cast of it. Let's do all three of these. All three of them. Alright. Let me just make sure I got the right roll. Alright. All three of them with sneak attack. Let's hope they all hit. But I'm sure they're all gonna miss.
That misses. Oh wait, no, it does not miss. I forgot this is a touch AC.
Yes, this is touch.
That hits.
Yeah!
Okay, that all hits.
Alright.
46. Excuse me. You do 12d6 plus. You do 27d6 damage.
Hell yeah.
Put him in a body bag.
Is that including my sneak attack?
That's including your sneak attack.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll it all together. Alright, you see Edric like fucking appear from the ether. And he does like a fucking Kamehameha blast at this thing.
Yes. Before you continue, though, I just want to take these two tentacles' turn and just continue spawning.
Okay.
I accidentally spawned another tentacle. So sorry about that. Not to take away your thunder, as I just put another couple of guys. You did 100 damage
Yes,
exactly.
I did 100 damage.
Okay.
I told you I was doing a Kamehameha blast.
All right, Edric. Yeah, you send 3 spiraling, helixing bolts of flame that burn into this horrible pulsing mass, which just is rent asunder. It's not screaming in pain. It's more. You're not even sure if it can feel pain, but it's certainly aggravated by the fact that you are damaging its giant goopy self. And you actually burn away so much of it that A, you reduce it to negative 51 hit points, but B,
Hell yeah!
You burn away the vast majority of this giant blob it's created for itself, and you see the maw as it's trying to retain its coherency sort of open up larger and larger before sort of splitting and falling into itself, revealing a really massive stalk of protoplasm in it. And you can then see what's at the top of that stalk, which is a brown sort of sphere. It looks like a sort of it's hard to describe. It sort of looks like an egg, where the exterior is covered in this sort of crinkly, craggy, gelatinous exterior, brown exterior, but beneath it there's clearly something beneath that, and that's only like a protective coating. And in that thing beneath it, you can see that circle of light just sort of moving around the circular, the spherical interior structure of this sphere, of this egg-like thing, forming the eye light that is now currently looking around at its suddenly exposed exterior in an incredibly frenetic way before looking back at each of you and then looking at you, Edric, and just like you actually see the eye light focus in, become much smaller, like a pinpoint, as it's staring at you.
Edric's arms shaking from the blast, looks to Aki and says, "Finish it, boss!"
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
God, sure would be fucked up if fuck this up.
You can, by the way, it's
Uh-huh.
you can already see it's starting to reanimate its mound of flesh that had been covering it protectively. You think that your window may be limited. Reiko, it is your turn.
Okay. Reiko's gonna 5-foot step right there. Is the stock still right here, or is it elsewhere?
It is sort of like in the midst of its goopy mass. So yeah, it's basically in the middle there.
So close to a critical threat.
Oh,
And a heaven and hell. Wait, why did it only 3 times?
Mm.
That's missing a 21. Okay.
Yeah, roll another one.
Yep. Okay, and then Inari is within 30 feet of the thing.
or maybe the twins
That
will
is
finish it off.
Yeah. So this actually has a higher AC.
Oh
Did
shit!
you-
Oh.
Small and actually really quite hard.
Okay.
So you're 40, you're 33, you're 29 hit.
Okay.
The other
So-
3 do not.
That's 1, 2, 3. Because 1, 2 for the mini shot on the 40.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 8. 8d6 plus 1.
Mm-hmm. Which it will be applying its damage reduction 4 times.
Okay.
That's actually a fairly substantial amount of damage that you did to it, despite all that. Yeah, you are sending arrows. Reiko starts sending arrows, including, and also Inari sends a one to follow up, although Inari's misses. Reiko starts sending arrows, and you can hear it as it hits the craggy exterior, the translucent exterior coating. You can see it sort of like slicing through it. And one of the arrows actually hits it dead on, basically in the eye light, not particularly doing damage and bouncing off, but bouncing off with a distinctly metallic ting. And with that is Akio's turn.
All right, don't fuck this up, man.
Akio, you hear a voice in your head.
Please.
Where are you? There you are.
Like the linebackers of old, I decide there and then to chuck my sword at it.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Just make a normal attack roll. The sword has the throwing property.
Aha!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
There we
They
go.
want-
And I chuck that son
You
of
unfortunately
a bitch.
can only make the first attack roll. However, because obviously you no longer have it for the second and third ones. But you still do get the 5d6 as the blade goes and ignites with fire as it does so. And yeah, does a pretty good job. Sort of cleaving into the thing. You hear that metallic ting again as it cleaves through the exterior coating, and before falling off and sort of falling into the goopy morass that is at the base of the stalk. The exterior coating is severely burned away by the blade, and what you can see now is that the interior it looks almost like a glass but it's strange. There's all these weird markings and sort of geometric shapes on the interior, like just beneath this glass surface. And it's glass, but it's been making a metallic sound when you hit it, including just now when Akio hit it. It's awful biological sort of exterior, denying its or belying the fact that it's actually some sort of strange metallic eye beneath. Akio, your blow actually did damage it. You can see it. It put a small crack at the sort of top of it. However, it still exists and wants to murder you all.
All right.
Inari, is your turn.
Wait, what about my blade?
Your blade is
in the goop.
sitting in the morass of goop.
Yeah.
Oh, should have probably.
It doesn't have returning, unfortunately.
Well, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing Inari's up.
I have 2 swords.
That too. Yeah.
Okay, does the 26 hit?
The 26 does not hit.
Okay, so 2 hits for a total of 3 instances of damage.
Okay. Okay, after that, yeah, there's, it's got some damage going on at this point. Now that Inari can, sort of clearly see what exactly she's looking at, she sort of is able to ping arrow after arrow off of it. And yeah, there's clearly some damage to whatever this object is. In fact, Inari, after one sort of pings off the same crack that Akio makes an exceptional shot, Inari, you see like a spark come out of it.
I bet if we ignited that, it would be good.
It's not gaseous or anything. It's more like an electrical spark.
Oh, well, I bet if we keep hammering that spot, it would be good.
Okay. Goblins.
Oh yeah,
Can't forget
goblins. Oh no.
Goblins are like besides themselves. They're like, oh no, what do we do?
Wait, we gotta get this guy.
These two are going to continue to attack Edric, and these are going to attack this other Edric.
Oh no.
Who looks just as good. Okay. Goblins against Reiko, excuse me. Ooh.
Oh.
That might not confirm.
Wait, the goblins against Reiko, do they have reach?
There's 2
these
right
goblins.
next to you. Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, they just updated.
Yeah, they just got it up right next to you. Reiko wears armor, which is ignored by these guys. So I think that actually drops her armor class enough to be confirmed there. Yeah, we're going to go with yes and then move on. Reiko's not doing too badly, but yeah, Reiko, you get hit by a pretty severe blow as one of these awful proto-goblins runs up and really gets you with its awful protoplasmic claw. As Reiko takes 32 acid damage.
Oh my god.
And the other one actually does also hit the touch AC, but does not crit, and only does an additional 18.
Okay.
Okay, these two are going to keep attacking Fake Edric. Man, imagine if Fake Edric wasn't there. And they're going to keep attacking Fake Edric. They just both attacking Fake Edric. The ones attacking real Edric.
Oh no!
Oh wait, that was a a 2 would miss anyway. Even with the correct modifier. And the second one, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, hit the mirror image.
Uh-oh.
Hit the mirror image.
Alright, D4 on a 1, it hits you.
D5, right? So there's...
Oh yeah, there's 4 of them, so, I'll reroll. Ah, darn. It critically hits one of the, one of the mirror images.
Does it take critical lightning damage?
It does not.
I wish, yeah.
Okay, it takes 7 damage though. Damn it, I almost crit 2 players on the same turn. 86 damage would have been great. Okay, now it is Tonu Oyaba's turn.
All right.
Tonu, what do you do?
Could I walk on this thing?
You can certainly try. It does look more solid than the rest of the ooze. It also looks like it is still quite covered in acid. It looks like the answer would probably be yes, but it would definitely not be the surest footing, and you suspect that it would probably start to hurt really quickly.
And I don't have any ranged options.
Your challenge does carry over from the
Yes.
giant monster to the
Alright.
board, by the way.
Tonu looks to Sonata and says, Sonata, make sure I don't die. And he goes in.
Okay.
Charges in.
All right. It is difficult terrain, so he can't charge, but he
Okay.
can get there by moving.
He metaphorically
Um,
charges in.
Okay.
He
Tonu,
screams.
you are going to take some damage from walking on this crap. You take 12 acid damage just from strolling all over it.
Alright.
And yeah, you may make your attack roll.
Alright. I make that attack roll. Please don't fuck up. Phew.
Darn. I was hoping you'd fuck up. All right, make your damage roll.
I scream in pain and in combat.
Okay. Tonu, as you dash forward, leaping onto the still rebuilding form of this awful fleshy mass, you can feel it actually sucking around your sandals as it tries to rebuild itself, and presumably if you let it, it'll just rebuild around you. You dash over it, losing one of your sandals into the goop, and do leap up and slash into the eye, which turns its eye light into to look at the sword just as it meets it, and the sword strikes perfectly true. In an instant, time seems to freeze, and you can see the little micro fissures that begin branching out from the impact site, as just with the blade bites deep into the sphere, chunking all the way through the middle. The eye light goes out and you tear it off of the stalk,
Oh.
which instantly just immediately flops down into mush. The remaining tentacles disintegrate, falling back into the ooze. The ooze goes completely still, and these remaining proto-goblins, I mean, they're not going to live very long, but they're going to live to try and kill you, so you guys are going to have to try and clean these guys up, I'm afraid. But yes, I'll leave its corpse because you're standing on it, but
Yes.
yeah. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Good job, Tonu Oyaba. Man, imagine if the Mask of Many Faces hadn't kidnapped you, worn your face as a disguise for months, and then tried to kill everyone.
Imagine.
Okay, and with that, we come to Sanada Daisetsu's turn.
Oh, there's still like goblins and stuff.
Yeah, there's still goblins.
Oh, got so caught up in the
I
victory.
figured they would have just gone brain dead
moment.
without any commands.
No, they're not following direct commands. It's actually it was creating just really shitty proto goblins to
Okay.
harass you.
Um,
So they're free thinking, kind of. You don't think they'll live very long, but
is Tonu in the slime now? Is he just?
he's
Yeah.
standing on the island of sort of pseudo flesh
Goopy
that it had
proto-flesh.
formed to protect
Yeah.
itself.
Is it acidic in any way? Is it gonna hurt him?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There?
yeah. No, it's
Oh.
burning him currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be running out of
yeah.
vinegar soon.
I'm gonna.
He's
just
within your reach. I would
Yeah,
note.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
reach
true.
over and heal.
I literally asked you to make sure I don't die.
Yeah, but yeah, I think he could probably. I'll just give him a heal. Like the rest of us are.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna like
Okay.
grab him.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, I'll just pick him up like a little baby.
All right, Tonu, are you going to resist this, or are you just
Nah,
going to let
I'm good.
Sonata? Okay, Sonata, yeah, you have a strength of like 30
Yeah,
right now, so yeah,
Yeah.
you pick up Tonu pretty easily.
yeah, you're safe in my arms, bro. I guess I could put you down though. I'll put him down.
Where would you like to put him down? I
my
should say.
feet
Yeah, right
hurt.
there is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I step on a pebble.
So,
Fuck.
and I'll
Yeah, you're missing sandal.
Yeah.
The sandal, by the way, is just like it's just completely gone.
Yeah.
Turned into mush.
Yeah.
I'll shield him with my body against the goblin threat.
Okay. You're still invisible, by the way. So, but the
Oh!
goblins can't.
That's very
So-
funny.
They'll try to move. Well, we'll find out.
You felt an invisible force pick you up and cradle you like a baby for a moment.
Kolvar's turn.
He's just gonna.
Yeah, you know what? These things, they have a AC of 15 each and
Yeah.
20 hit points. You clear them all, and half of them are like attacking a illusion. You all clear them out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he takes out his swords. Gives him some slices.
Yeah, Kolvar finally gets to use his short swords against something. He's very, it's very cathartic for him.
Yeah, he does. A cool
But
spin.
yeah, at the end of it,
We did it.
you guys have a moment to take a breather, relax. Edric dismisses his awful second self.
He slaps his ass a bit. The illusionary image.
And
taunt.
you notice that Tonu actually has the spear.
Oh,
His sword
is
is
this stuck? Holy
embedded
shit.
into it.
Oh.
Holy shit.
And as it's on Tonu's blade, you notice something else. There are a few sparks on its interior. Tonu, it's dripping out from its metallic or glassy metallic. It's hard to tell now that you can actually see a cross section of the material making up this inner sphere. It's like some sort of completely transparent metal.
Weird.
But when you look inside, because now with the rent that you created in it, it's not a clean cut. With all the damage that had been dealt to it already, you can see the interior is filled with this milky, sort of foul-smelling substance. Well, you can't identify the smell, but it smells sort of like antiseptic, like the interior of a doctor's office.
Okay.
And within it are all these like weird sort of really thin lines in multiple colors.
Like some kind of weird rat's nest.
Yeah. But they are moving
Huh.
of their own accord, and they look like they're little strings of metal, but metal doesn't move. But these on its own, but these are moving and sort of tensing and feeling around the blade and feeling the damage. And some of them are starting to put little pieces of metal, of this weird transparent metal back into place, and you can see others sort of fixing its broken self,
Oh, no.
What should we?
even as it continues to leak this milky substance. And as it's sitting there on your blade, you can see the highlight starting to like trying
No.
to come back on.
Crush that. I want to crush that thing under my foot.
We should probably crush that.
I'm gonna crush
Just
it.
Yeah.
I'm
to
big.
say.
I'm big. I crush it.
I don't. Can
Okay.
you crush it? Yeah.
I don't know. Can I crush it?
You can certainly try, Sonata, if you want to make a strength check.
Yeah.
You could also use the strength of the gods on this,
Oh, yeah.
which should just increase your strength
Becomes
bonus.
34?
Well,
Versus
with-
strength checks? What?
well, actually, is that correct? It's I think I might have actually done the math on that wrong. Let me just check
Okay.
the strength domain again.
Also, I'm still big, maybe.
Yeah, you're also still big, which
Cool.
makes you, strictly speaking, better at smushing things.
Yeah.
At 8th level, you can add your cleric level. I added 9 when I did the bonus for you. I should have added 13. So yeah, so your base strength is 25.
Oh.
Plus 13 is 38. Plus an additional 4 is 42.
Well.
Because of my wow. So plus 10 plus another additional 5 is plus 15 plus an additional 1 is you make a strength roll with plus 16.
Plus 16. 30.
You rolled a 30.
Roll to 30.
You
Pretty
take
good.
this thing, you just pull this thing off of the sword, and you take it between your hands and start squeezing. And as you do so, you see the light. It comes back on, and
Oh.
it focuses on you,
Oh, no.
and then looks to your hands as you're pressing on it, and it just keeps very rapidly looking back and forth before focusing on you and just staring at you with you can feel the emotion again. You can hear the screaming tinnitus sound in the back of your head as it just hates you, and then you crush it. You splatter it like an egg.
Hell yeah.
It's all over the everywhere. And as you drop it on the ground, sort of shake your hands out from the milky white, ill-smelling substance, you see that it falls onto the ground, and all those wiggly little strings of metal, they ain't wiggling anymore.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm glad that's over.
Yeah, see? Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see now that they were also like coming out of weird sort of additional things, like little spheres within the sphere that have also been either severely damaged or crushed by Sonata's just gigantic muscles.
Just start kicking around with my sandal like that was weird. Look at that. That's-
Should we do
But yeah,
something with it?
it appears to be totally destroyed.
it looks to be inert, bro.
Can we throw in the acid and make it like completely destroyed? I don't know.
Let's not.
I mean, it was in the acid before, and it like made
I mean, it was like in a weird case. though,
slime the
wasn't it?
goblins.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I don't know.
So, yeah, if that, well,
The acid you can see is actually sort of starting to congeal,
Oh,
ooh.
it looks like.
weird.
Well, is that it?
Yeah, probably.
Feels pretty final.
Where's Akio's sword?
Oh, right, Akio.
Huh.
On your round, the sword, it fell into the drink, and you hear a blooping noise as it just shoots out of the acid pit and into your hand.
Oh.
All right. Well then.
It
I
does
learned
have the
something
returning
new.
property.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool
so-
sword.
So I'm just gonna ask my crew. Hey, you guys knew that it could do that, right?
I don't know if I
Did
ever
we?
saw you use it. It's pretty sick.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've
For-
just been kind of punching him.
cool.
I figured it did that. I mean, why else would you throw it into a pit of acid?
That's a good point.
He doesn't
Why?
like that.
Yeah.
Notice that.
No, no, oh, weird. Okay, cool.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I'm missing a sandal.
We'll get you a new sandal. It'll be in your part of the contract that you signed. I don't know. Let's go back to. Is his name Cream?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Scream.
Okay. I cannot deny that every time I think about him, I think his name is Chef, and it kills me.
I like that.
That I actually like that too. That would have been a really good name as well. But unfortunately, his name is Cream. Perhaps in the future, you will meet a goblin named Chef instead.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, actually, I made a little portrait of Cream in Hero Forge.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
Hero Forge is a nice little tool for the
Yeah.
artistically challenged like myself. So yeah, we got the little photo booth, got the little thing, and yeah, thing, and the name. Here we go.
Ah, my nose.
Pop. Eh.
Aw.
There he is.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, he's adorable. Oh my god. Adorably powerful.
Yes,
I
very
like
much
his
so.
jacked up eyes.
Yeah, me too.
I said one of his eyes is just sort of like
Yeah.
staring off in a weird direction.
Reminds me of my friend's Boston Terrier. The nuttiest eyes. Oh.
Okay. And yeah, you get out of the cave and you see Cream, who's just sort of like standing there with his hands on his hips, occasionally fending off a question from one of his goblin people. And he sees you coming out of the pit, somewhat covered in acid burns and slime, but all
Uh,
alive.
I hold
And,
out the core to him. We got it.
I mean, it's
holy
broken into
crap, you
bits.
did it! Wow! I thought we'd be stuck here forever, but you killed the. How did you? What did it? How did you? You know what? Never mind. I don't even want to know. This is fantastic. You freed us from our purgation of having to deal with the sins of our progenesis, something. But yeah, no, this is Akio. I really have to thank you. You and your friends here. And he says to the rest of you in Havanese, thank you very much. It's really appreciated. I really, really do
Hey.
appreciate what you did here.
Could you always speak Havanese?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. Guess we gotta learn Goblin, because that's only fair.
Yeah, I learned Havanese, so I figured since I'm living here, you might as well learn the local language. But yeah. Thank you so much. I wish we could throw you a party or something, but we literally live in a dirt hut.
Also-
But on the bright side, now we don't have to. We could move somewhere else.
Right? And with that, will you guys
What?
What's up? What's up?
Edgar just like, you could always speak Havanese.
Yeah, I can. I mean, they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw you use a spell to speak up, and I really appreciated that. That's nice of you to like try and accommodate us. But yeah, I can speak Havanese.
Pretty
Also,
nice.
you're right about that thing. It screamed at us a lot. I couldn't understand it, but
Oh yeah, it gets pissed off
Oh.
pretty easy.
yeah.
It said some very mean things about us.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah, very. It was a meanie. I'm glad. I don't say this a lot as someone that's killed a lot of people, but I'm glad I killed that guy.
Yeah.
Brad.
I don't know if it really killed it, or if that was a real thing, or something channeling another thing, or what even that thing really is. That unfortunately is not programmed as necessary knowledge into our collective memory. But yeah, I'm glad it's dead too. I mean, hey, any island without one of those pits in it is a good island, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
even from
right.
my perspective. Unfortunately, I gotta say, we have a bit of a slight issue. Hey, Swizzbits, come over here. And he points to another goblin. The goblin sort of walks over. So, let's find out. And he goes and he reaches over to Swizzbizz's head, and he takes off Swizzbizz's helmet. Immediately, Swizzbizz just freaks out and tries to kill him.
Oh!
Oh no!
Swizzbizz just leaps at Cream, is grabbed by a couple of other goblins, held back, and Cream puts the helmet back on. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that one. Seems that that whatever projects the thing that the passion for not liking everybody who's not a goblin is not necessarily tied to
Jeez.
the
There's like-
cause.
There's like a separate
There's like a
weird
Huh.
thing out there that's making you. Oh man.
That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
Do you know where
honestly,
that is so I can smash
no
it?
freaking idea. I'll be honest. You know, we got like some. I mean, I crawled out of a pit a few years ago, or like a
Oh.
few decades ago, really. But you know, you don't when it's creating new goblins to go on and to destroy the rest of the world so that can only goblins live here. It's not telling you exactly the whole history of our great and esteemed race. So no, I don't really remember, but we do get these sort of dreams sometimes of yeah, the weird. You know, you get these dreams of like big spires and beautiful cityscapes and in harmony in nature and all these sorts of things. And it'll just be brief flashes, but also of like a big rock that was sort of like there in a desert and a whole lot of explosions and frightening things and then there were dwarfs and these rat guys and we
Yeah.
fight them. You know, so we get these sort of reflected memories. I'm guessing were goblins that got tossed back into the goo and had their guts
Essence.
recycled for more goblins, but their memories sort of got I don't know, collated, recorded to fill in right on. That's useful information for murdering other people. So write that down. That sort of thing.
Man. Sort of
Oh.
changes everything.
Well, right now it doesn't change too much for me. What I want to do is just get out of here.
Yeah.
Guess that aside, have you taken into consideration moving near capital?
Oh heck yeah! You want us near the capital? We'll go wherever you want. I mean, I only got a few hundred goblins here. What am I gonna do? Say no to you? Yeah. Where do you think we should go? I don't want to move my people into some sort of slum in your capital where you just forget about us. But if you give us a space where we can build us our own thing, I mean, we can match. We don't exactly have our own too much in the way of our own like architectural traditions here that we can really call upon. What with the whole not really building a society so much as trying to like destroy all the ones. But sure. We can meld, we can mend that way, meld our looks into sort of your city, keep you in the sort of not stand out like a sore thumb and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll work. We got guys that can build. It's fine. You don't have to worry about us. We just need a space.
make sure I talk to Sada about it. I'm sure she'll be fine about it.
Awesome.
Whoa, weird. I just coughed, sneezed, as if someone was talking about me for whatever reason.
That is weird. Anyway, I see you got a little ship there that you're probably gonna fly back on. I don't think we can all fit on that, but we'll start heading south and try to keep in the woods so that marauding armies don't spot and murder us all.
Of course, and well, I guess as soon as I can get a chance and we can meet up midway, I'll get back with the news. But I think everything will play out well. I'm just
Yeah,
glad
if you
that you guys.
and we're gonna try and head as direct as possible. I think I know the way. At some point, we did steal a map of your island, and I've spent some time poring over it. But yeah, if you could just let guys along the way, we're going to be heading mostly pretty close to I think it's called Sharado. We're gonna head through there and then mostly just head through the woods in order to get to
They got some nice hot springs there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe later we'll come back.
So, real quick, and I guess I go back to the ship, and I'm gonna write up, kind of on parchment, just some kind of Well, I come back.
The writ
I
of
guess.
Accio.
Yeah. Hey, so I don't know what's gonna happen between you moving down, but obviously because you can speak Hadanese, that means you can shout and say, "Hey, we're good. We're not going to pillage, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure.
I
I'm
was
sure a
going to
goblin.
mention that.
Yeah, I'm sure a goblin speaking
If
Hadanese would be enough to make anybody hesitate for a second at least.
Yeah,
Well,
for a second, but
that,
I'm worried about what comes after a second. If you guys
Yeah.
could just
Escort you, maybe?
no. I mean, you got a big fast thing. You want to get where you're going. I know you have problems of your own, but if you could just stop along the way at places that you expect we'll probably run into, and just let them know. I mean, we can handle a tiny little village. They're not gonna try and pick a fight with 800 goblins, but we walk into Sharado and they see, oh no, there's a big goblin horde. I think they might call the gods out on us. So
Alright.
yeah,
Of
if you just
course.
want to stop there, let them know that we're coming. We're a bunch of goblins, but we're not so bad. We got some nice people with us. We got some nice helmets that are made out of lead. That's
Of
not the
course.
nicest, but we got we're not really armed and we're not looking to steal all their stuff. We're just moving and we're looking to become a great, nice, productive members of society. You get us going with that. We'll be good.
We can definitely do that as we make our way back. Just make a stop and warn not warn. Just tell them ahead of time. Just in case, right here is a letter from me under my right. I don't exactly have the authority to act in the name of the government, but here is an explanation of the situation. I know you could have written it out, but it has now officially announcing for everybody here my stamp. And well, I guess it should be more than enough to at least explain your situation immediately, as well as give you guys an official, it'll act as an unofficial diplomatic form of gesture.
Yeah, like a rite of passage sort of thing. Yeah, no, this is great. Yeah, no, really, thank you, Akio. I appreciate it. Everything you and your friends have done. It's we owe a lot to you guys. I don't know when we're gonna be able to pay that back, but we definitely owe it. So thank you. Honest to God. Thanks.
That's yeah.
And with that, Akio and your part and his group, after some goodbyes, do get back onto their skyskiff
Yes.
to fly back to Hayaba, stopping at a couple of stops to explain that there is going to be a fairly large troop of goblins marching through there sometime soon.
Don't worry, they're cool.
Until finally returning to Hayaba to be told that there is currently a war council
Yes.
going on at that moment. Actually, wait a second. No, timing wise, you'd have to rest first for this all to work out. So actually, you do rest at the goblin village just outside of it, and then you sail south, stopping along the way. to make sure that things are going okay. And then you reach Hayaba, where there's a war council going on.
I guess.
And that is where we'll start next session.
Yes. We're all
Yeah.
caught back up.
Yeah.
Timelines are back in accord, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this the diversion with a
Yes.
few NPCs that Nuva has been building up over time.
It was fun. I
Um,
liked the finale of the fucking the core there.
Yeah,
And getting to do
and
a
now
fucking
you know a
Kamehameha.
little bit more about how goblins work.
Yes. Very interesting.
The way that you said that was like, yes, for the last time, we know how the devils make fuck. That's how that sounded. All right. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed this. Thank you for this, Sal's. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, I thought we hadn't really done too much with your guys that we could have, and this seemed like a good thing to do. And yeah, you guys got to explore some new characters, and you all did a great job.
Yeah.
Truly,
And you didn't get any of my friends killed.
It was a fun. It was a fun experience for me. The twins are probably the A tier as far as the experience, but Sonata
They're very
Daisetsu
strong.
Was a close second.
Just firing off arrows with wild abandon.
Yeah, they're actually they're good. Like
Yeah.
no, this party that Akio has, this little sub party. You know, when you send them out to do your, you can actually use them as an adventuring party to do your own thing, and you know this way, now that you know what they can do, you don't have to be surprised when they actually succeed.
I mean, yeah, I got to do that 100-point Kamehameha blast. That was cool as hell.
Yeah.
And then I got to
And
do that cool
they're
final
actually
slash as well. Yeah.
They're actually a pretty well balanced party. I mean, with the exception that like their
unlike us.
They got a magic guy, they got a healer, a divine
crazy.
caster. Their divine caster happens to be their tank as well, but you know.
Wow.
Just got so many hit points. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did. And until next week, I hope you have a very good one. And
I'm excited to see where it picks back up next week.
Yeah, your war council against the impending invasion of the shogunate's forces.